Alright guys, this is the iPhone 8 random shutdowns, and we're going to dive right inside and figure out the issue and fix it. Right, now I bring my set and get ready to take this apart. And this is my iPhone screwdriver for these rare bits of screws. Anyway, if you're wondering, I'm already showing you how to get inside the device should you need to do anything. For instance, replace a screen, replace a battery, camera modules, etc. Now these screws are a bit easy to lose. Let me put them in this casing, because getting substitutes for them is also another harder. Now when here, we'll begin by prying in between here. I tend to use my fingernails, but today let me just show you with a blade. Slip it in there like that, and then bring your two nails right there into that gap. Then use these two fingers to push it up. So these two, the two thumbs are holding it down, and then the two first fingers are pushing the screen away from the frame. So we're going to go down towards this side like that. Alright, okay, and then at this point we pause a bit and figure out where the fibers are located. They are located on this side. If you look critically, you can see them under there. Now we need to be careful of that. We're going to pull this a bit downwards away from the frame for about 2 millimeters like that, and that releases some little bit of adhesive that holds this screen to the frame. And then we flip it to the right, and just like that we are inside. This is our battery, but first things first, since it is shaky within here, we are going to clamp it down. But before we do that, we're going to look at the receptacle, the point that holds this battery into the phone. So let's look for the screwdriver. That is a plus screw. I think actually, where those cell tapes are? There's no. There's inside. There's a yellow screwdriver. I don't know whether you're able to see. Thank you. I'm about to take you on as an apprentice. Alright, so first screw, second screw. Now our iPhone screws are a bit of different length and dimensions, so try to remember where each comes from. So I'm going to sort of map them there to give me a rough layout of how they came out from the phone. Okay, so that's the order, and this lifts it out. Now that I come to think of it, I think I haven't worked on an 8. I've done 6, 7, I've done 10, I've done 11, I've done 12, but not the 8. That's interesting how it has eluded me for this long time. So right now, because it's random shutdowns, I'm going to look at the battery connector, and then okay, do that. So let me get my isopropyl alcohol and the clear bottle. Okay, thank you. So this is going to help me first clean the terminals and keep them looking here for TP, but just keeps hiding. Okay. Okay. Okay, so our hanky that we normally use, I tend to prefer tissue, but this will also do the same amount of work, no problem. So when we dip in like that, then we swab to and fro, and then we look into the battery terminals, swab to and fro. So this is a bit part polar, part organic, part non-polar, so it helps clean oily and a bit of. Okay, then let's get the battery clamped down. It's here. Right, so this is my adhesive. I'm going to run it around the battery like that, like that. Okay, so I think this is sufficient to keep it held down. Okay, and then we plug it in there, and we bring this into place. So now we're going to give it 1 or 2 minutes to sort itself. But while we're here, I need to assess the power button itself because of those random shutdowns. Okay. Right. Okay. It is showing that we're already entering the 8th minute while here. Now I need to introduce some shock insulation around here. We go with that white, this material here that looks softish. Yes. Thank you. Alright. So I am going to use this to provide some padding right here. That padding is supposed to apply retaining force and prevent this from jumping out in case of a fall. And I just used a blade. Yeah, I have it here. Now we trim this off. Then I think I need a slender length. I was interested in these 2 boys right there. So I'm going to just cut a small piece like that. That's for this area there. And I'm going to trim it again. Hope I can slice out a relatively smaller thickness. Alright, so I think that's sufficient. Now with a little bit of adhesive, put that there, like that. Okay, so which of the 2? So I'm going to separate them so each individually has its own piece. That's for that. Then this is for the battery connector right there. And then we bring our plate down here and our screws back into play. Alright, all the way. Okay. the phone, and then we take observations. So we may flip the screen down and then connect it to a charger, in this case a power bank. Plug that in, and let's wait for it to wake up. It's waking up. So in case you're new here, we've been working on an iPhone 8 that was randomly restarting or shutting down, and when it shuts down it would come on by itself.
It would just restart.
Keep on and off, eh?
Yes, and it would switch itself on.
Oh, okay. Pin 19. Just a moment. 1928 26. Okay. So right now we at what percentage? You said on a full charge this was taking you how long?
Depends on the charge. The charge you have is a bit slow.
No, I mean like when it is fully charged and you start using.
It's like 8 hours.
Okay.
When data is on.
Okay. So we can say that the battery is not yet due for replacement.
Yeah.
Is it refusing my charge? Plug it to the socket. I'm with this one. The whole block. Okay. Thank you. How often do they advertise government jobs?
This year, if you are making an action, it's just replaced name.
Okay, let's plug in real outlet. This is really interesting.
It's charging.
It was 0% remaining. Okay. What have you been using for charge?
My charge, but it has been showing that also.
Then it does this, but it eventually charges?
It charges, but it was doing it only today, showing that the 0% remaining.
But not before today.
Not before.
Am I now not suspecting that you need a battery? I feel I'm suspecting you now need a battery.
Oh, really?
Because that's not normal. Let me first see if I can test with this one. First I'll move with that one.
This?
Thank you. Because that 0% remaining is not normal. So guys, let's again go back in, and we are going to use, wait a minute, is this compatible? Okay, most likely. Okay, now we need to get that out again. Keep them. Okay. Disconnect the charger. Remove that plate. Pick out our battery. Perhaps all the way. similar, so no problem. And then we plug in the charger. It lights up. So right now we're using the battery of the XR to eliminate, and so this is suggesting your battery. It's your battery. That's control. So now with this,
That one is okay.
Yeah, it brings the Thunderbolt immediately.
How much is it?
A good one is around 60.
60? So you're not selling that one?
This one, this is for an XR. It's this one would be 100k, but then it also doesn't physically fit in.
So just the problem is with the battery.
Yeah, it's with the battery. But if you have the dime, I can run and pick and come back.
60. You have 60.
That's what I'm looking at, because that's what I get for 7 at.
I may get a new phone or
Okay. So what I say?
like what I'm saying. Let me go for 60.
Okay, no problem.
The phone helps me so much. I have like a gig I'm working on a project, and I use it for pictures.
Oh,
actually, I don't use it for other things.
I know.
Taking pictures.
A good
they
photo.
need high quality pictures.
I know.
And that's what I use.
Yeah, it's your battery. I don't mind that control board.
I think you can take it here.
Okay, bring I go. I'm going to leave you here with maybe YouTube or guys. So we've figured out it is a battery issue. Let's go get a battery and then come back.